Baker's Mountain Park, North Carolina. We drove in, parked, grabbed a free map from the office, and decided to do a short loop through the park. The Blue Trail begins at the end of a paved area with picnic benches and a water fountain. Informational plaques accompany some of the trees and shrubs during the beginning of this trek, so visitors can identify the different species along their way. On the trail, there were plenty of trash cans, indicating to us that this is a maintained path, and to our pleasure, it did have an effect on the cleanliness of things, which we appreciated. Small footbridges that spanned little creeks and waterways were found along the route, allowing even the tiniest of ecosystems to go untouched. On this route, you come across the home of an American hero. The remnants of a fireplace that once breathed life into a log cabin is all that remains. A monument created by the Boy Scouts stands to provide information. Crossing another bridge brings you to a waterfall. This waterfall is short and wide, not screaming to be swam in, but it is very pretty nonetheless and worth the short trek to see it. An interesting structure that would probably be flowing a lot more during the summer months. The route we chose started on the Blue Trail, changed over to the Orange Trail, and lastly back to the Blue Trail again for a total distance of 2.7 miles, an elevation gain of 1,047 feet, and we completed this journey in 1 hour and 22 minutes. This time also includes a 30-minute lunch break, roughly. There were a considerable amount of places to sit and take a breather on the way up, which we took advantage of. Ascending the mountain is not too difficult, and there are plenty of benches to take a break if needed. Picnic areas are scattered nicely along the paths in case you want to stop and eat lunch, which we did at the top. At the top was a gazebo, more benches, and an observation deck. There were love notes carved into the railings that lined the platform, and it was a perfect spot to take some photos and eat the sandwich we brought. The weather on this particular day was great. Between winter and spring, a cloud layer blanketed the sky above, adding a warmth to the air that created the perfect environment to be outside. It provided an interesting light that gave me the feeling of a staged backdrop. In the end, the trail was very enjoyable, the park was clean, the walk was nice, the weather was great. Returning in the spring and summer would be a different experience altogether. The streams would have more water and the trees would be full of leaves. And all in all, I would recommend this hike to anyone. The park staff is nice, there are bathrooms, and I can't leave without mentioning the amazing hand-carved walking sticks a local man makes and drops off for you to use on your hike. Amazing. Thank you all for watching. Maybe I'll catch you on the mountain. And until then.